Hello, Libra. Libra, this is going to be your monthly money and finances forecast. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you could make it. I hope you're all doing well. Now, Libra, let's move on to your reading. Now, Libra, you have two cards that came out that represents the overall theme and focus for you about your money and finances. So, these two energies that have come out may represent one set of Libras, and this may represent another set of Libras, or this may be representing what Libras are experiencing, which is both. And so you have flowers, which is fickle, and you have I Ching, change. Okay, this is your overall focus about your money and finances. So what I'm seeing here with fickle is pertaining to your money and finances situation. Something may seem hot and cold, either you or someone you're dealing with. There may be something unpredictable or some unpredictable shit going on with your money and finances, or going on that's affecting your money and finances. Now, fickle is also talking about there may be some instability with your money situation or with sources of money. But fickle can also mean that you may be lacking decisiveness, like should you do something, should you not do something. You might be in and out with yourself about what you need to do with your money or what's happening with it. But someone may be this way with you about money that you're dealing with, and it's affecting your money situation. So you also have with change, you're experiencing, something different that's happening with your money situation, or some sort of adjustment, or there may be some sort of a turnaround happening to you, or that you're trying to cause around your money and finances. So either way, these two energies do talk about some sort of shakeup, okay, that you're experiencing. Some comfortable, some uncomfortable. But let's take a look and see what else is going on here. You will need to have decisiveness here, or you may be having issues with someone being decisive as it has to do with you trying to get money, or where there may be an exchange of money needed or expected here, or that needs to happen. So let's take a look. You may be looking for answers, or you may be trying to analyze your money situation. You may be needing to adapt, okay? You may be having issues with adapting your money situation about what to do and what not to do. So the best way to go about that is to try to prioritize Libra. Spirit, what do Libras need to know about their money and finances? What's going on for all the Libras regarding their money and finances? You could be expecting a response or looking for news about money, or you may be being expected to respond or convey some news regarding some money, or you might be trying to come up with a new creative approach or way to go about doing something to take your money and finances in a new direction. Okay, what do all the Libras need to know about their money and finances, please? What's going on for all the Libras regarding their money and finances, please? Show me. Thank you. Okay, let's get into this, Libra. Stick around, Libra. At the end, we're going to pull some additional guidance from Spirit for you pertaining to your money and finances. Okay. At the bottom, the overall energy around your money and finances is the King of Wands. Underneath that, you do have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be focused on a King of Wands, someone that is supposed to be a help with the Knight of Pentacles. They're supposed to be responsible. You could be experiencing issues, or this person may be going through some changes financially that's affecting you, or this person is affecting your money and finances in some way, either by being of help or not being as helpful, being responsible or being irresponsible. Now, this King of Wands energy, if you're dealing with someone in this energy, this is someone who is a negotiator. This is someone who has a lot of charisma, is very engaging. This is someone who's like a businessman or is very business oriented. This is someone who is a leader, someone who has a lot of influence, some authority, can be controlling. This is someone that achieves their goals here. But, if this King of Wands is being stubborn with this Knight of Pentacles, which is possible, then this is someone who's not being very sensible, who could be being arrogant, controlling, causing some sort of restraint or obstacle for you, okay? Interfering in a way with your money and finances that is causing things to be moved too slowly, or not move at all, or you're just dealing with stubborn energy here. Now, if you're not dealing with, now there is some sort of change coming in. For some of you, this may be unexpected, but there is a shift that's going to happen. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. The thing about the Wheel of Fortune, it has ups and downs. So it may, some of you may experience a positive change. Others of you may be experiencing a negative change. But you'll know what side of the wheel you are on as it happens. You could be the one trying to create some sort of change or shift here. Now remember, we did talk about excuse me, Libra, there may be a need for you to speak up, okay, about something concerning money, or speak up to this King of Wands. But this is someone that has some measure of authority. Now, if this is you, then as the King of Wands, you're focusing on achievement here with your goals and being responsible and focused and getting shit done financially here. Because with that Knight of Pentacles, this is someone who is working very hard and being conservative and doing things with their money low risk. All right, this may be you being able to receive help, or you could be being a help, but this is about being responsible here and having courage and staying focused and doing what needs to be done. Okay, so Libra, your energy and attitude is the Page of Pentacles. This is how you are about your money and finances. So with the Page of Pentacles, Earth energy, some of you, this is you working on your money and finances with the page. Some of you are getting some financial news that's coming in for you about your money and finances, something that perhaps you were hoping to achieve or that you were working towards, and now you've reached a place where you are reaping a reward or reaping the benefits of your goals, or your creative projects, or around your plans, or whatever you may have been trying to do, where you were operating in a role of leadership and having responsibilities and having that self-confidence and power, that knowledge, that influence, that wisdom, tact, and authority to control the situation, to know what's correct and to be sensible about it, right? To account for things, for you to stay grounded and have a level head and act and get things done, achieve what you need. Also, perhaps being able to enlist the assistance of others by your ability to have the charisma and engage and negotiate or discuss a way to plan or support to reach, what objectives need to be met around money, or what needs to happen for you around your money and finances here. Because with the King energy, this is you operating from wisdom and power, operating in your authority, being able to recognize and deal with your situation accordingly. This is the master of his suit here with the King of Wands energy. And so you could be very determined here and very focused on remaining responsible. And so this Page of Pentacles is also saying you may be learning or seeing what you can do, coming up with a new practical approach here. With this energy, the pages also talk about you exploring perhaps a new path, or you may be discovering something, focused on your vision about money. You could be investigating something with money. You could be focusing on the variables that may be available to you, or that you are looking at dealing with your money situation. You could be feeling inspired. Perhaps you realize something here with this Page of Pentacles energy, but also this is a learning energy. You may be preparing here or being prepared, but you may be getting some information that's giving you some sort of validation here about money, or you're receiving money here, or you're seeing what you can do to bring in money. But you may be planting seeds. Because with this Page of Pentacles energy, this is also talking about you having a new budget, a new investment. This may be some sort of entrepreneurship, some sort of business that you're starting, or helping someone else start that's going to benefit you. The Page of Pentacles is also talking about that you are planning, all right? But whatever your plans are, the plans are taking time for you to see the rewards on it. But this is also saying there's a need for you to also to keep your receipts. Keep your receipts, okay? There may be a need for you to be able to have receipts. So you're working on your money and finances. Now, like this, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Pentacles, you're experiencing some here, Libra. This Nine of Pentacles is you being able to have some measure of financial gain. Perhaps you are financially independent, where you are very resourceful with this Nine of Pentacles. But this is you perhaps having some substantial money at hand. This is you getting what you asked for, okay? For some of you, you're able to get money from rich family. But this is you feeling comfortable with the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is talk about perhaps something has come into fruition, or you were able to retain something. Maybe you were able to clear something up or close something out. You were able to adapt to your money situation as much as possible, that allowed you to be resourceful and to experience gain here. This is you having perhaps some growth with your money and finances through your maturity and experience. Okay, even when if you are dealing with challenging times, or even if challenges could be ongoing, but this is you being self-reliant with this Nine of Pentacles that is causing gain. And so, Libra, you do have strength. Now, some of you, there could be a focus on, or you're dealing with a Leo, but with strength here, this is you being strong, you being determined, you being resilient. With strength here, this is you having some discipline, some self-control, even some self-restraint as it has to do with your money. But this is you also experiencing a positive cycle as a result of how you have managed and are managing your money, okay? Because you're managing your money well. This, for some of you, this is you saving your money, but this is certainly you seeing a positive sign, and that you're on the right path with how you are working on and doing things with your money. Because this is also you doing everything that you can to make sure you have everything you need, whether that is to find more work, to do more work, to be more practical, and have more of a budget. Now, also strength is saying that you may be buying a big ticket item, with strength. There could be a car that you are going to get or invest in. We do have the Chariot here, and the Chariot can talk about a vehicle, or you could be investing in some sort of travel. But with strength here, I see you having the power to deal with your money and finances situation in a balanced way. Okay, just know where strength is. Since strength is here, that means the devil was around and you had to overcome it. Overcome your fears, overcome obstacles, overcome restrictions and limitations, and you finding a balance in doing that. Now, Libra, you do have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is a water energy. You can be dealing with this Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Or you could have this energy in your chart. But with the Queen of Cups here, this is you having balanced emotions with your money and your spending by using common sense and your intuition. But also the Queen of Cups is saying there's a need to be careful about any overspending through emotional spending that could happen. And the Queen of Cups is saying to continue to rely on your intuition and your common sense to see you through. And the Queen of Cups is saying that you are also nurturing and taking care of your money situation, and perhaps to the extent where you are able to be of assistance to family and those that are close to you in a financial way. Because the Queen of Cups, she's patient, she's understanding. She is a person who will persevere but yet be gracious. This is having a respect towards your money situation and acting accordingly. This is you having financial influence, being very creative, doing things in moderation, perhaps even finding that you had to be tolerant or you're being tolerant. This is also being able to be open for opportunities and ways in which to take care of your money. This is having wisdom and practical mixed with compassion here, being clever, but also being adored by others, where perhaps you are getting the support of others here in a financial way that is allowing you to experience financial balance here. But this is you having a lot of creativity and patience with yourself and what process you are undergoing with your money situation, where your situation financially could be delicate, but that you still persevere. Okay, and especially as it has to do with you caring for family or children. Okay, this is you operating from a space of having good sense and intelligence here. Or you could be dealing with someone that is providing this to you towards your money and finances situation. And so your concern with money is the Chariot. Now with this Chariot energy, you could be dealing with, or a Cancer individual could be involved. But the concern with money may be concerns about travel, or concerns about a vehicle or means of transportation where you are looking to spend money or needing to spend money in that regard. Your other concerns is whether or not you're going to be able to overcome your obstacles, or to take control or steer your money situation to the financial destination you want to arrive to. The Chariot is also saying you may be having concerns about whether or not you're going to have a clear focus about your money situation, whether or not you're going to have the self-discipline or stick to a budget or create a budget that works. This is you having concerns about whether you're going to be able to charge forward with your plans financially through your sheer will and determination. But this is also saying you might be having concerns where you feel like, or you are experiencing someone pushing you around or trying to push you around as money is concerned. And so this is about you needing to perhaps find a way to either stand up to that, or maybe you feel like you need to go with the flow. But this is you focusing on your hard work and making sure that whatever your financial and money goals are, that it pays off and you see success. And so either way, there's a concern about, being firm, or how firm you need to be, or how firm someone else is or isn't being, with the Chariot here. So you're concerned about whether or not you will overcome and have victory financially, or able to move forward with something financially that perhaps you want to spend money on, or you are determined to spend money towards. Your challenge with money is the Knight of Wands. So you could be dealing with someone who's in this Knight of Wands energy. And your challenge here is this could be someone that's really in and out. And remember, we do have fickle here. So this brings back to someone could be in and out with you, not sticking to a decision or a choice, saying 1 minute they're going to do something and next minute they don't. Somebody that may be very unreliable or unstable or unpredictable in a financial way. Someone that, you have issues with them making a decision. Or this could be you, where you're feeling hot and cold, or you may be needing to make a decision or needing to make up your mind, or you may be in and out with yourself, or you may be not sure if you should do something or not do something. You may be having issues with having decisiveness. But this is also the challenge of being able to assert yourself and move forward, right? To not be too hasty, to not be reckless with your money, or to not allow someone else be in and out with you that causes recklessness or waste or issues around your money and finances here, or changes that create a lot of problems for you. Because the Knights are doing energy, okay? So this is about action, diligence, the intensity, how you execute something, how you engage something that's concerning you or that you're dealing with financially. What you can invent, or what you may need to investigate, perhaps even how you may be able to persuade. But how do you see movement? How do you assert yourself here with the Knight of Wands to see the progress that you want to see? How do you see fast growth with your investment or with your money? This may be you needing to do some research about an opportunity, or perhaps look into taking on some sort of short-term work project to make ends meet, or to get some additional income if needed. But this is talking about, with this Knight of Wands energy, that you're seeking, the challenge of seeking aggressive ways to improve your finances and avoid any impulsive or hasty decisions by you or someone else. And so your likely outcome is you do have Temperance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or Sagittarius could be involved. Perhaps a Sagittarius individual could be in and out with you, that's causing some balance to your money, or this may be someone that can come in quickly and help bring balance to your money or maintain balance. Now with Temperance here as your outcome, this is you being able to heal your money, being able to make the adjustments that are needed here with this energy. This is you not doing things in any extreme way, right? With Temperance, this is you staying grounded, prioritizing, making sure you have a good balance, creating greater balance, being very careful and mindful and aware of the money that's going out and coming in, having a budget, having patience with yourself and patience with your money situation, doing things in moderation, but also prioritizing what needs to happen through you examining and continuing to re-examine your money and finances situation, making sure you don't overdo or underdo something, or that you don't misstep any way, because the slightest action can either improve or worsen your money and finances. But with Temperance here as your outcome, this is you experiencing healing, but it will take you needing to adjust. It will take you needing to have a budget. It will take you needing to create balance and examine what you have going on with your money and finances, so nothing tips over in the wrong way and become imbalanced here. So let's see what some additional guidance is for you. I see your money and finances improving. I do feel that you experience a little struggle, but that with that King of Wands energy, you're going to see how to achieve what needs to happen. Perhaps you renegotiate some bills, or you are negotiating or you're coming up with ways to make some changes here but you're staying determined. Also, you have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas here. There's a lot of fire, water energy. So there's a lot of strength, a lot of power, a lot of resilience here. A lot of emotional control that's going to be needed, or you needing to be able to steer your money situation, and to have sheer will and determination to see victory. But you are able to heal your money and finances, or see healing, or temper the situation. Okay? You may need to switch things up, change things around. You may find that you may decide to do something one way and find that you're fickle about it and need to do it another way, or you're experiencing that. Spirit, what is some guidance for Libra? Either way, there's some healing here, but it will take some adjustment and close attention to your money and finances situation here in order for you to see your situation, your money situation, stay well adjusted and in a good balance. What is the guidance for Libra's money and finances? Okay, because you can turn this around, and you're going to be able to turn this around. You're going to do something different, or do things differently, or change where needed. Thank you. Despite the shakeup, and you might be shaking things up yourself. So Libra, you got 2 cards coming out. So one fell out upright, the other one is face down. First, you have clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Okay? So this is saying that there's a need for you to be clear, to clear yourself, to clear your energy around you, around your money situation. You might want to be mindful about how you're eating, because what you eat is the fuel that you're burning to really think about things and plan things. So you don't want to feed yourself garbage and come up with garbage plans, right? You may be also cleaning up how you handle your money, or needing to, by seeing how you can be more efficient, or the way that you're going about your money situation, what new or better ideas can you have around it, and what opportunities can you seize as a result, as well as the relationships that you may be able to have a support system from, to keep what you're doing to maintain and to heal it, or to sustain it, or to make the adjustments doable. You also have employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction, with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. So you're being supported here, Libra. I think you know that. But you also could be experiencing employment change that is happening to you, or that you are causing. Either way, this is you moving forward and taking the lead and looking to move your money situation to a higher frequency, where you see positive changes through you paying attention to your dreams, paying attention to your intuition, prioritizing, putting in the energy and effort, and focusing with a purpose, and trusting in the changes that you are making, and finding a way to trust that the changes that are happening you can weather, or it's for your good, but also knowing where and how you may need to have help, or what you may need to release, but also that you are supported divinely, and you do have support of family and friends that you may be able to turn to, or that may be turning to you. I hope these messages help. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Libra.